Well, welcome. Come on in. Hey, it's a delight to see you. I'm Lou Vickery. My brand is a wise word, but my trademark is the voice of generational wisdom. I want to share a story with you today about an individual that was a guest on my radio show many years ago. But his story really holds true today as it did at that time. We're going to call him Sarge. It's November 1969, Vietnam. Sarge and the squad that he was part of got caught in a crossfire with the Vietnamese. And unfortunately, in their effort to reach a bunker, the radio man was shot and downed. The other 8 members of the squad made it to the bunker. But the man with all the contact information, or the ways that they could make contact for help, was about 20 yards away. Sarge at that time was 19 years of age, but he made a decision. He made a choice. He left the bunker and headed out to retrieve the radio. Not sure exactly what had happened to the radio man, whether he was alive or dead. Well, Sarge made it to the individual's side and he retrieved the radio. But just as he reached down to pick the radio up, the downed soldier opened his eyes. He looked right at Sarge. He didn't say a word, but Sarge knew what he was asking. Please, please take me with you. And Sarge made that decision. He reached down, grabbed the soldier, threw him over his shoulder, and with the radio, headed back toward the bunker. But in the process, he took 3 bullets, 2 in his side and 1 in his shoulder. He made it back to the bunker. They were able to make radio contact for help, and a whole group of helicopters came to their rescue. Sarge told me at the time on my radio show, he says, I wasn't a hero. I wasn't looking out for anyone but myself. But I want to ask you a question. Was Sarge Robinson a hero? He continually through the years said, I'm not a hero. Everything I did in Vietnam was just so I could survive. See, that doesn't make me a hero. I wasn't worried about their skin. I was worried about my skin. But does that make sense? Is he a hero, or was he a hero? Well, the officer in charge of the squad thought he was. And in his report, he talked about Sarge being a hero and the bravery that he displayed by going out and not only retrieving the radio, but bringing back a wounded soldier. And by the way, he obviously survived, and so did the other soldier. My question to you is this. Was Sarge a true hero? What makes a hero? Well, I think a lot of times what happens is related to basically our choices and our consequences. A significant part of our choices are made under duress. There are often many, many choices that we need to make. But I am a great believer that the law of everything applies. That is, everything we do matters. There's no neutrality. For every choice, there's a consequence. It will either add value to our life or it won't. Most of our significant choices begin with our attitude about the circumstances that surround those choices. Success in life finds its footing in everything we do through choices and consequences. Obviously, some choices carry more weight than others. Some of these choices are inherently more meaningful than others. Some choices will affect us a great deal more than others. But whenever we face an option, the option rests with us as to what choice we make. And as we make those choices in life, we should think in terms of how important it is that there is a law of everything. It applies. It makes a difference in how we approach ourselves and how we approach others. I like to say the best choice we ever make is a choice that we're going to serve our fellow man. And when we make that choice, we can end up being a hero. I'm Lou Vickery, author of 24 books. This is from a book entitled Reach Beyond and Find Your Path to Success. You can read the story of Sarge Robinson. Until we meet again, let's do a little different motto today. Just remember that your smile is your logo, your personality is your business card, but your reputation is your trademark. Until we meet again, I'm Lou Vickery, and again, Happy New Year.